Yes, guys, the F-106 is coming as the next event vehicle. Yes, finally, interceptors are coming to the game that are from the Cold War, and the Delta Dart is one of them. As an event vehicle, I gotta say it is a little bit sad that it's an event vehicle and not a proper tech tree, but it doesn't matter. Finally, the F-106 Delta Dart is coming for the game. So let's talk a little bit about it. And yeah, finally, I'm so happy. Hopefully, Gaijin, if you're listening to this, please. Next step is MiG-25, right? Please, for the love of God. But yeah, Delta Dart, amazing. This is going to be a modernized version, which is great to hear because, of course, the modernized one will have a cannon. The earlier ones, of course, didn't have one. And it was kind of leaked already. We already talked a lot about this vehicle because, of course, the radar appeared in the files, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it was kind of known that it would probably come. But it's an aircraft that I think is just incredible to have. It's a very iconic interceptor. This, like I said, it is going to be the modernized one, which means I think it will have an IRST. I'm going to do a video about it, but yeah, IRST, it has a properly good radar for the time from the 70s, right? It can carry the AIM-4F and G Super Falcon, so they're pretty good missiles, okay? 20 plus Gs and stuff. Probably going to be fooled very easily by Chef, I gotta say, the radar ones, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to be pretty good. And with the modernized one, it has a helmet-mounted sight, which is pretty good, and a 6-barreled 20mm M61, 650 rounds. So this is the modification that I was talking about. Under the, in the weapons bay, instead of the weapons bay underneath the vehicle, it has a cannon. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure you can take, and I'm gonna talk more about it in other videos, but I'm pretty sure you can take a lot of missiles as well. Let's see how it is, right? The event will go on from the 13th, so very, very soon, actually, next week already. We'll probably already test this vehicle very, very soon as well, okay? So keep an eye on the channel. I will be testing it in battles when I can and everything, right? Up to August 27th. Of course, remember, these are the normal stage events, right? So we're going to have, of course, 7 stages. Each 2 days you have one, and each stage is gained by getting 35,000 mission points each 2 days, right? Of course, remember, there are obviously multipliers, so the harder the mode, so if it's simulator realistic, you get more points than, for example, arcade. The higher the tier as well, okay? The higher the tier, more points you get. So it's 35,000, but if you really look into it, if you play with top tier in simulator battles, for example, it would be less than half of that or something like that, right? So there are multipliers over here, okay? Remember, each 2 days, so of course, the first one in the 13th, then 2 days afterwards, 15th, 17th, 19th, 21st, 23rd, 25th, sorry, and so on, right? So it's how we normally have it. Of course, as always, just going to reiterate this. 95% progress, 85% stuff, you can buy it by Golden Eagles, which is pretty good. I always wanted these to be a little bit more forgiving, but still. So if you get 85%, 95%, you get basically, a discount on the Golden Eagles that you need to get it. Of course, if you want to sell the vehicle, and I guarantee that this is going to be quite the pricey kind of event vehicle, because it's very iconic. Everybody that loves Air Force stuff, in aircraft and everything, loves the F-106. A lot of people love this aircraft. So I would imagine that it will be kind of costly. So it might be worth to sell this thing. Honestly, I don't really care about anything. I will get it for myself, and I don't care about anything else. But yeah. And basically, this is it, okay, guys? So nothing else that we need to talk about it over here. Of course, you can get some decals as well. As you see, some skins, of course. The stages over here, you get the trophy with random reward, decals, the silver chest, and unique camouflages. This unique camouflage, I really find it weird. I prefer the normal one, but still. Then we have some squadron, decals that you can put on the aircraft for squadrons that actually use them. So, for example, I can use this skin and place it over this like thing or whatever, and have the squadron, which is pretty good, right? So yeah, very, very cool, very iconic vehicle from the Cold War. Like I said, hopefully they add more of these in the future. These are very iconic interceptors from the Cold War, right? These are less well known than, for example, a MiG-25, but they're still very, very much iconic, right? These types of vehicles, they were made to destroy bombers, okay, guys? So they're pretty different. And I wonder how this thing is gonna fly, because, yes, it's pretty fast for the time, but it does use a delta design on the wings. So it might actually be able to turn pretty well. It's not that large if you really look into it. I mean, it's a large aircraft, but don't get me wrong, but, you know, it doesn't feel as large as you might think, so it doesn't have a lot of inertia to, you know, overpass in a turn. And yeah, the delta design might be actually pretty interesting. So yeah, guys, very cool aircraft. Finally, the first interceptor of the Cold War, proper like Cold War interceptor, right? Came for the US first. So it's just great to see these vehicles. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna get it. I'm sure most of you will. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you all the patrons and members, and bye guys, see ya.